for the work of ministry. And he himself gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the equipping of the saints for the work of ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ, till we all come to the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, to a perfect man, to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. Ephesians 4, verses 11 through 13. The 21st century world, particularly in the West, have come to think of church in terms of a consumer product. We advertise events like any other event. Keep track of growth metrics, attendance, baptisms, and tithe. And we far too often tap into the obsession with personality-driven ministry. Pastors become celebrities. We rely on personal attributes such as charisma, eloquence, and talent to drive the growth of the church. Members of the congregation become spectators and fans, sitting in, watching others do the work. In the New Testament, the model of ministry, however, is radically different. The gift of pastoring, you will notice, is more like the role of a coach than of a star team member. Apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers exist in the body of Christ for the equipping of the saints for the work of ministry. If the saints are watching the aforementioned do the work of ministry as paid professionals, something is wrong. Paying attention to the ministry of Ellen White, for example, the bulk of her writings are directed to the members of the church, encouraging them to be faithful in carrying out the gospel commission. The pastor falls under the same category, according to Paul. In time, as the church becomes healthier and the members become the agents of the ministry, the pastor should be able to move on to establish other congregations because the present church no longer needs as much oversight. If you've been waiting for your pastor to turn the church around single-handedly, you've missed the point of spiritual gifts. And as the son of a pastor, he's only one person. One person can't do everything. The actual work of ministry is not the pastor's job, it's yours. God expects everyone to be involved. It is a fatal mistake to suppose that the work of saving souls depends alone on the ordained minister. Again, as I said yesterday, just tell your story. What has God done for you? And who can tell your story better than yourself? Continuing with the Ellen White quotation. All to whom the heavenly inspiration has come are put in trust with the gospel. All who receive the life of Christ are ordained to work for the salvation of their fellow men. End quote. Read the list of spiritual gifts carefully. They are the attributes of an entire body of believers, equipped to light the world with the glory of Christ.